Ar ôl dathlu'r dwbl tymor diwetha, mae Caerdydd yn gobeithio mynd un yn well tymor yma. Wythnos diwetha, o'n nhw'n coroni'r bencampwriaeth gyda buddigoliaeth swmpus arall. Y goliau'n llifo yn erbyn Wrexham yn Stadiwm Dinas Caerdydd. Ac yna dathlu'r dechrau ar ôl codi'r cwpan, ond sawl cwpan fyddan nhw'n codi. Maen nhw mewn dwy rownd derfynol hefyd, yn dechrau heddi, rownd derfynol clws Adran Genero, ac yn ceisio stopio nhw. Abertawe o bawb, yr hen elynion, tîm sydd wedi stopio nhw yn y rownd derfynol yma 2 blynedd yn ôl. Yr Elyrch, yr unig tîm i ennill yn erbyn Caerdydd yn y gyngrair tymor yma. Maen nhw wedi colli'n drwm yn ei herbyn nhw hefyd, na'r rybydd i Abertawe. Dyma'r tlws hyfryd fydd yn cael ei godi. Dyna un peth sydd yn bendant pnawn yma. Mae dan ni rownd derfynol, mae dan ni gwpan, mae dan ni hen elynion yn cwrdd ym Mhen y Bont. Caerdydd yn erbyn Abertawe. Croeso mawr ato ni, croeso i Gwenan Harris hefyd sy'n cadw cwmni fi. Pnawn da, Gwenan.
Pnawn da.
Caerdydd Abertawe, mae'n hen elyniaeth yn ddiddorol. Caerdydd wedi colli y rownd derfynol, mae 2 gwaith yn olynol. Yw hynny newid heddi?
Fi'n credu fydd e. O ran edrych ar y ffordd maen nhw wedi chwarae, falle tîm Abertawe hefyd, mae Caerdydd yn sicr yw'r ffefrynnau, ond fel maen nhw wastad yn gweud, chi byth yn gwybod mewn gêm cwpan.
O werth crybwyll hwnna, tîm Abertawe, cwpl o'i ser nhw, mwy na cwpl, mae tua 4 chwaraewr pwysig allan gan gynnwys ymwysodwyr pwysig. Faint o waniaeth bydd hwnna'n neud?
Ie, oedd e wastad yn mynd i bod yn her mawr iddyn nhw heddiw, ta beth, ond i colli, wel, Alicia Power, profiad hi yn y cefn, ond Stacey John Davies, a nhw wedi Katie Hosford, mae hi wedi bod yn arbennig tymor yma, 15 gol yn y gyngrair, credu 23 gol, mae hi wedi bod yn rhan wrth creu hefyd. Mae angen i Chloe Chivers cael gêm o'i fywyd fi'n credu heddiw i trio codi Abertawe achos maen nhw'n mynd i bod yn gwneud lot o amddiffyn yn fy marn i. Ie,
ond yr unig dîm i ennill yn erbyn Caerdydd yn y gyngrair tymor yma, bydd hynny yn hob iddyn nhw sgwni. Dewch i ni glywed gan y 2 reolwr nesaf, 2 di fod yn siarad â Sione Dafydd.
Yeah, it was a great occasion last weekend. We'd rather it be this way. We've got a bit of a break between this and the next cup final, which we could probably do without, but yeah, we're excited for this. It's a trophy we haven't won. I think that's what we've spoken about all week. We've got to embrace that. We've got to enjoy it and make sure that today we put that right.
I think it's probably one of the biggest games of the season. I love a South Wales derby, and that's being a Swans fan myself. I think today's all about bringing that passion, bringing that Swansea City style of play to the game, and hopefully the players can bring that. So we can't wait.
I wanted to ask you about the team that you've selected. No Katie Hosford in the starting 11. What's the thinking behind that?
So, unfortunately, Katie's picked up an injury, ruled her out for today, which is gutting for her. But it's still a strong team. I still believe in this team, and I think this team will definitely go out there and give us a good performance and hopefully the trophy.
I think last year we were in a position leading the league that we weren't used to. And, we made mistakes in the cup final and it cost us a trophy. But that's all part of our growth as a team. We're a young squad and the girls really took that on the chin. The ones who are still here are very determined to put that right. And then the girls who've come in the summer, some of them, this is their first taste of a cup final. So they're really excited. And listen, we're prepared, we're ready to go and we're excited for the game.
Well, each time we played them, we've learned each time and we've come back stronger. Obviously, the cup semi-final we played here last time, it was down to us that we lost that game. We knew it. We didn't give them, anything in terms of a sniff. We, the ones, caused that issue. So the players have learned a lot since then. And especially the last time we played them away, we learned from that again. So every time we've played them, we've learned from it and we've come back stronger. And that's one sign of this team is that character. It keeps coming through every time. And today will be no different. But this time, it's about getting over that line.
They'll be up for this, but we're focused on ourselves. We're ready, we're prepared, we're fully fit, we're ready to go. And we know we've got 2 cup finals lined up. And we can't overlook this one because everyone keeps talking about the treble. But I don't think for us it's just about this game and we'll focus on what comes after.
Ian, diolch, pob lwc.
Ie, sa'n siŵr chi clywed y sŵn, mae'r llwyfan wedi osod, bach yn reif yn yma fan hyn, fi'n swnio mor hen yn gweud reif. Y rheolwr Caerdydd yn sôn bod pawb yn sôn am y treble, mae hwnna'n naturiol, ond y rownd derfynol yma, nath sbwylio'r treble tymor diwetha. Hwnna'n pob iddyn nhw rhoi pethau'n iawn?
Ie, fi'n credu fel chwaraewr hefyd, os ti gyda rhyw fath o medal sydd ar goll, so mae'n hyfryd cyrraedd y rownd a cael rhyw fath o medal, ond ti moyn yr un arian yna, ti moyn yr un air, ti moyn yr un gywir, a fydd y chwaraewyr sydd wedi bod fan hyn yn benderfynol o lwyddo ar y trydydd tro prawn 'ma.
Mae'n shift yn ddiddorol o ran y gyngrair, achos Cardydd yn ennill tymor diwetha, degawd yn nhw ddim yn ennill Met oedd yn neud e, neu Abertawe. Abertawe, os mae nhw'n ennill, 2 dymor heb ennill dim byd. So, mae'n problem yw hwnna.
Mae'n problem. Maen nhw yn amlwg wedi trio datrys hwnna, achos fi'n credu mae pawb arall wedi datblygu a tyfu. Maen nhw wedi rhoi buddsoddi lot fwy arian mewn, a maen nhw wedi dal nhw lan. So mae Abertawe wedi dod Alice Weeks mewn, sydd wedi cael ei penodi edrych ar ôl ac yn cyfrifol am pêl-droed merched. Gwni gweld faint o argraff mae hi'n cael. Fi'n gwybod bod y chwaraewyr wedi bod yn sôn am cytundebau newydd nawr yn y wythnos diwetha, a fydden nhw'n gobeithio i dod â cwbl fwy o chwaraewyr mewn, fi'n siŵr dros y haf.
Dyna ni gyfaliadau, hanner amser, digwydd bod na'r gofed. Tafydd, just yn syml, so mae Cardydd, maen nhw wedi ennill yn erbyn ei gilydd mewn un wythnos, pan nath Cardydd ennill y gyngrair, yn gyfforddus o beth ar ei ddim, ond wedyn ni cwpl o ddyddiau wedyn ni, Abertawe yn ennill yn erbyn Cardydd, falle bod Cardydd yn dathlu, dwi'n yn gwybod, ond mae'n anodd gweld sut mae hon yn mynd, ond ti'n ffafrio Cardydd?
Fi'n teimlo, jyst o ran y profiad mae Abertawe gyda'r goll, fel wedi ti byth yn gwybod, a bys ni yn personol yn eistedd yn weddol dwfn os bys ni'n Abertawe, neud yn anodd paid roi lle mewn tu nôl i chwaraewyr a blaenwyr gyflym Caerdydd, a jyst falle frustrato nhw mwyn unrhyw beth i cael rhyw fath o traed mewn i'r gêm, a wedyn pwy oer o fyna, os ti yn gallu rwyso nhw gyda Chloe Chivers ar y cae, mae unrhyw beth yn bosib.
Aros yn ddi, dyna'r neges, mae'n siŵr o ran Abertawe. Wrth i'r ddau dîm gamu i'r cae, yr hen grysau cyfarwydd, yr enwau cyfarwydd ar eu cefnau nhw hefyd, a mae'r elyniaeth yma yn hen elyniaeth gyfarwydd hefyd. Cardydd yn erbyn Abertawe, rownd derfynol dyn ni ar eich cyfer i chi ar ddiwedd y penwythnos. Dewch chi'n ymuno antime sylwebu. Felly yn Saesneg gyda llaw, Katie Sherwood gyda ni, cyn chwaraewr rhyngwladol Cymru, mae gyda Ifan Gwilym yn Saesneg yn Gymraeg. Cath Morgan, un arall o gyn-ser Merched Cymru, gyda Mike Davies.
Good evening and thanks for joining us at the STM Glass Stadium for the Genero Adran Trophy final between Cardiff City and Swansea City. Cardiff lifted the league trophy last weekend and today they can complete step 2 in their quest for the treble. Last season they were beaten finalists in this competition, losing to Cardiff Met, and today's opposition, Swansea City, are the only team to beat Cardiff in domestic competition since last year's trophy final. Can they do it today? Former Welsh international Katie Sherwood with me in the commentary box. And Katie, a final is always a good occasion, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a huge occasion, and there's definitely no love lost between these two teams. It's a South Wales derby, Cardiff against Swansea. There's always going to be those bragging rights, but it's a chance to win silverware for both teams. So really excited for this game ahead.
Yeah, the fact that Swansea have beaten them twice, so expecting a competitive game today.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know, these two teams, like I said, who want to have those bragging rights, and yeah, really competitive game we're going to be having here this evening.
No changes in Cardiff's team since their victory against Wrexham at the Cardiff City Stadium last week, with the league's Golden Boot winner Eliza Colley leading the line. The big news for Swansea is that they're without their top scorer, Katie Hosford, who misses out with a grade 2 hamstring injury. Emily Thomas comes in attack. She scored 6 in this competition, including 5 against Llandudno in the first round. Mona Legal, Sophie Brisbane-Hancocks and Steph Turner, the other changes.
So Cardiff City, they line up with their familiar 3-5-2, a formation that thrives on wide play and dominating possession. It starts with those two centre-backs who build from the back and give a licence for those wing-backs to really push on in those advanced positions to support a frightening front three of Kehoe, Colley and Oakley. And Swansea, some changes for them. They're lining up in a different formation, a 4-2-3-1 for them this afternoon. We'll have that stability at the back, 4 at the back, and 2 centre midfielders who will sit as those pivots, offering that extra support. And 3 in front who will look to rotate and support lone striker Pinder.
Emma Biden in the middle of that huddle. Former Swansea player, and that she'll have a point to prove maybe today.
Yeah, you know, she's been a great signing for Cardiff City. Disappointed that she wasn't offered an opportunity with Swansea with a semi-professional contract, but she's taken her opportunities here at Cardiff City, and she's been a great player for them this season.
Chloe Chivers is the one to watch for Swansea. Won this final in 2021 against Cardiff.
Yeah, she's Swansea's main attacking threat here this evening. Only 3 goals this season, but coming back, first full season after a second ACL injury, so big responsibility for her this evening. Swansea will be looking to get her on the ball.
Richard Wright, the referee, with a whistle to kick us off for this Genero Adran Trophy final. Yeah, as you say, with Chivers leading the line, not only Hosford missing today, but Stacey John Davis as well. We knew that before, missing the end of the season, and Chloe Chivers having an early chance here to put Chamberlain under pressure.
Yeah, and this game is all about taking your chances, isn't it? Like you said, Swansea, they've, unfortunate with injuries this season, they've had to reshuffle their team and play players out of position. But credit to them, this is their opportunity to win some silverware.
Some pressure on the keeper, Chamberlain again. Smith with the pass back. Keel. Cook down the left. Star player at the Cardiff City Stadium last week. In the end, runs in to Steph Turner, back of the team after her injury against Wrexham. Left the pitch after 14 minutes at the racecourse. Cullen having to turn back. Bainham's in front of her. All the way back to Herbert in goal. Power out to Price. Top assister in the league. 11 assists in the league. Out wide to Cook. Corner of the box. Manages to get one in. And put back for a corner by Jess Williams. In the end, danger for Swansea there early on. Still less than 2 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, and it's Michaela Cook again, isn't it, who's causing the problems. It's going to be a great battle between Cook and Lake this evening. But good defending there by Williams. That ball actually could have gone anywhere.
Price goes into Keogh. Colley tries to collect. Jess Williams in the end clears. Only as far as Emma Bainan. Emily Thomas out. Swansea trying to push their defensive line up. Emily Thomas. This competition's joint top scorer with Stacey John Davis. Scored 5 in the opening game against Llandudno.
It's always quite nervy, isn't it, the start of any game, but a cup final adds that extra tension. Cardiff City claiming a handball there from Jess Williams. She didn't know much about it, did she?
Swansea on the attack now. Chivers goes down on Chamberlain, who's quick to come out of her box. Confirmation, Richard Wright from the Wrexham area is the referee. Chivers, well, we know she can go from distance. Tries her luck early in this game.
Yeah, she's a very technically gifted player, Chivers, and anytime she thinks that she can hit the target, she'll get her eyes up and she will look to be testing the goalkeeper.
Lost 2 finals, Kellen Chamberlain. And Cardiff City never won this competition, as I said. They've played the last 3 and losing. I wonder how much will that be playing on them today.
Yeah, this is the one that's eluded them, isn't it? This is the one that they'll probably want to win.
Chivers once again goes from distance. They're asking questions of Chamberlain.
Yeah, we're going to see that from Chivers all game. She'll just operate in those spaces where she can just try and get half a turn. Like I said, get her eyes up and test the goalkeeper, because she has that in her locker to be able to do that.
Another look at that Chivers effort. Doesn't need to be asked twice to go for goal. Chloe Chivers.
I think we've seen in the previous games, Chamberlain, she does start with a high position, and I'm sure that's something that Swansea would have looked at.
Pinder, one of a couple in the Swansea team who won last year as part of a Cardiff Met team, to spoil the party for Cardiff, who otherwise won the double, the League and Cup double. They were unbeaten in the league last year, so that game was the only one they lost. Skinner, the usual Swansea keeper, having a laugh on the bench there. Jess Williams to win. Chivers over the top. Walsh has to come out. Drawn into the corner. Shepherds the ball out for a throw. Legal was the attacker for Swansea.
Yeah, she's been a versatile player for Swansea this season. She's had to fill in at left back, but her main position is that forward play. Couple goals to her name.
Oakley, a few goals to her name as well. On fire in phase 2, 6 in 6. Didn't get as much game time as she would have hoped in the first phase of the league season. Oh, a brave pass across the back by Chelsea Herbert. Jess Williams goes long. Chloe Chivers. There's a late call. Offside. She'd tried her luck there, but just didn't time her run properly.
Yeah, with Katie Hosford missing this evening, Chloe Chivers is that person the Swansea are going to look to create those opportunities and find those spaces that the Cardiff leave.
Power, ever present in the league for the last 2 seasons. Price to Bainon, goes long to the corner. Eliza Colley's there. Colley manages to get the ball into the 6-yard box. Jess Williams once again is the player for Swansea. Going to put it out for a corner.
Yeah, it's great defending again, isn't it, from Jess Williams? But Cardiff just exploiting those wide areas. Like I say, they like to play with that width, but it's great commanding defending there from Jess Williams.
Jess Williams won this competition 2018 with Kincoid, who's now since merged with Pontypridd. It's been relegated from the league. Sam Watkins with the cross. Pinder here for Swansea. She'll leave that for a clearance. It's off the Cardiff player, Holly Smith, for a goal kick. Derbyshire has never won this trophy. Cardiff going for the treble.
Yeah, they've lost the last 3 games, last 3 finals, of this trophy.
And they've been building, haven't they? You know, they won the cup a couple of seasons ago, then they won the league and cup double. They're adding an extra trophy every year.
Yeah, it's just about improving each season, isn't it? And Ian Derbyshire has created this winning environment at Cardiff City.
Sam Wynn ahead to Thomas. Puts it back to Legal. A good opportunity there for Legal. A good counter-attacking move from Swansea. And applause from Robin Pinder for that effort.
Yeah, it's great forward play from Swansea. It's a great ball in, it's a great opportunity. Beats the defender, ball played nicely along the ground, just gets too much on it.
Cook for Cardiff. Good work by Keogh in the middle. Rhian Oakley is the target. Rhian Oakley closes down on goal. Takes it past the keeper. Rhian Oakley into the side netting. Well, we've seen finish from tight angles recently. Last game against Wrexham and against Swansea in the game that won them the league. Can't quite get that one in.
And this is what you want to see in the cup final, isn't it? End-to-end opportunities. We've seen Oakley in those positions all season. She just couldn't quite change the angle on the ball here and find the back of the net. But it's warning signs for both defences. They're allowing too much space in behind.
But with a goal kick. Beaten there. But rescued by the fact that Oakley was running out of space. And decision goes Swansea's way there.
Yeah, she's been a fantastic attacking threat for Cardiff City this season. Her pace, she almost looks like that she has another gear to get to. Rhian Oakley, when she's running, she almost glides with the ball. But you know, when you're defending against someone with pace, you have to have your positioning really, really organised.
Jess Williams, all the way to the keeper, Chamberlain. Cardiff definitely asking questions in the back. Swansea certainly in it as well. But who'd be happier first 10 minutes?
I think it's been really tight, actually. Both teams having opportunities, both putting defensive units under pressure.
Price tries to find Colley. Searching, long ball. Almost got to her. Jess Williams, good defence. And out wide to Emily Thomas, who just can't quite catch that ball.
Now, coming into this game, you would definitely say that Cardiff are the favourites, finishing 9 points above Swansea in the league, and with the injuries that the Swansea have as well.
Good to see Noel Mooney, Chief Executive of the FAW, here to watch. In the cap, not sure if he's trying to keep a low profile. Herbert. Williams goes long. Emily Thomas try and run behind the defence. And a bit too close to Chamberlain, who always likes to put a high line. She's ready for that.
But that's something that Jess Williams will do. She'll look to be really direct and try play from back to front really quickly and catch Cardiff off guard, because they do like to play with a high line.
It's a throw for Cardiff. All the way back to Jess Williams. Smith with a throw. Goes long. Oakley is the attacker. Cook to Keogh. A mistake for Cardiff. Well, they're protesting. They have actually got the throw in the end. Swansea take the throw. Oh, Cook takes it for real. Cook to the corner towards Keogh. Kind of trying to put Swansea under pressure, trying to push them back into their box, but Swansea holding strong at the moment.
Yeah, I think the shape that Swansea set up in, they're really limiting the space that Cardiff can work in those central areas.
Watkins, the effort blocked. Legal steals. Legal got some space. She had Chivers in front of her. Strong tackle. Richard Wright says no foul. Pinder. Oh, that's gone out for a throw.
Yeah, Swansea, they're really aggressively pressing Cardiff. They're not allowing them any time on the ball. It's a fair tackle in the end here from Watkins. You can usually tell by the player's reaction.
Oh, it's Watkins who collects now. Price. Herbert. Wide to Emily Thomas. I think we've gone for a foul there. Cook.
Yeah, she's been really lively, hasn't she, these first 10 minutes or so. Thomas out wide. New signing for Swansea this season.
Yeah, caught the eye while she was playing for Aberystwyth last season. Been some young additions to the Swansea team who have been experienced, I think, fair to say, and established. The likes of Katie Hosford, Stacey John Davis, who've been there for a long time. Good to see somebody new. And Robin Pinder, another one, who's been added to the front line.
Yeah, Robin Pinder, very experienced player, one of the older players at Swansea. But it would have been a massive blow for Swansea coming into this game without their captain, Katie Hosford. You know, she's been one of their most consistent players over the years. Creator of goals, scorer of goals, so massive loss for them.
Does look like Pinder As Cardiff being caught offside. Defender's looking as if she's playing left back as well. It's out of position. And it's been a characteristic of Swansea in the last few months.
Yeah, she's played at that position before where she's had to reshuffle and fit into another position. She's one of those players who's really reliable, can do a job almost anywhere on the pitch. Not her position that she would be preferred to play in. She's more of an attacking player.
Yeah, Swansea are nothing but, if not versatile. Recently, Walsh, that's off her shoulder. For Chivers to collect, it's raised high. Emily Thomas gets the first touch. Chamberlain out to collect. Price tries to change position. She's lucky the power was there to save her. Plenty of running in Legal.
I think, like they said at the beginning of the game, they played each other so many times. They know a lot about how each other play. And Cardiff City, they like to build possession from the back, and Swansea are making that really difficult for them and pressing them really hard.
Thomas doing well. Gets past Smith. She's getting into the corner. Can't quite get the pass back to Chivers.
Yeah, she quite isolated up there. She just couldn't find that final pass to make something count. But she's been really lively these first 15 minutes.
Walsh clears from the box. Sam Wynn with a header. That bounce catches Sam Watkins out. Chivers strong. Watkins a tenacious player. Often the referee might say she's crossed the line.
Yeah, and now this is an opportunity for Swansea to set up a set piece. This is in distance of what Chloe Chivers will like to test the goalkeeper from.
Yeah, this is Chivers' territory. We see a speciality finish from her. Chivers, there's deflection. I think Siobhan Walsh was the one who puts it out for a corner. The pressure's still there for Swansea.
Yeah, you can see what she's trying to do here, trying to get a curl on it. But it's deflection, and again, it's another opportunity to put Cardiff City under pressure with a corner.
Well, Chivers going out to take it. Turner up from the defence to wait for the corner. It's done right-footed free kick, this time left-footed corner. Walsh happy to get rid of the ball to the halfway line. Swansea can't keep the ball in the field of play.
It was a great in-swinging delivery, really puts Cardiff under pressure here. Great defending from Siobhan Walsh.
Ball towards Legal. Legal going for goal! Swansea ahead! Chivers to Legal. Right to the top corner. A great finish. And Swansea, are they upsetting the treble quest?
Well, ex-Cardiff City player, Legal, she's been finding these positions and she doesn't even think about it, does she? She knows where the goal is. It's an early strike from her. She catches the keeper off guard, and what a fantastic finish that is. She's been drifting inside all game, finding those positions. No one picks it up, and that is an unbelievable finish.
Well, if anyone knows how to beat Cardiff City this season, it's Swansea. They've done it twice in the league. Honours even there. 2 games, 1 each. Cardiff beat Swansea in the Welsh Cup. Can Swansea return the favour in the trophy?
Yeah, we said about Cardiff being favourites coming into this game, but like you said, Swansea, they've won the last 2 games. They do have that psychological edge on Cardiff.
Price. Shepard's out for a goal kick.
Now, Swansea are used to winning things. They are expected to win things. It's in their DNA.
Yeah, trophyless season last season, which is unusual for them. And that would have hurt, wouldn't it? Especially seeing Cardiff win the double.
Yeah, you know the rivalry between these two teams is massive. And like I said, it's all about these bragging rights, isn't it? So they are not going to want to let Cardiff City win a double or win a treble easily. And when you look at this Swansea team, they have some real good individual talent. They've just been unfortunate with injuries this season. And this is their opportunity to get back to winning ways and take some silverware home with them.
Long by Chamberlain. There's an appeal for handball. Bisna Hancock holds the ball up. Fionn Price can't steal the ball away from her. It's a throw for Swansea. Pinder. It's wasteful. Long ball all the way to Chamberlain. Smith. To Beenan. Watkins. Swansea steal possession back. Sammy Wynn. To the goal scorer, Legal. There's always an option, Legal. Bisna Hancock's. Ahead to Chloe Chivers. Chivers goes for goal. Swansea getting a taste of it now.
Yeah, Cardiff look really, really disorganised. Players are rotating positions and you cannot give Chloe Chivers any time or space. She doesn't find the accuracy there. But Cardiff, they just look like they're all over the place at the moment.
Really, are they behind this season? Do you think that goal has shaken them up a bit?
Yeah, they've got to find a way how to recover and get back to what they're very good at. We haven't seen their front three had much of the ball at the moment because that's credit to Swansea. They're stopping them from playing.
Watkins creates some space for herself. Beenan out wide. Oakley steps in. Beenan to Colley. Can't control. Swansea push Cardiff out once again. League champions behind. Beenan forward to Oakley. Oakley gets the ball past Herbert, but not on target.
And this game is about taking your chances, isn't it? Who's going to be most clinical in front of goal? That's a great opportunity, a great ball for Emma Bynum. And you would put your money on Rhiannon Oakley finding the back of the net there. But it's an opportunity missed for Cardiff to get back into the game.
To be fair to Herbert, she came out quickly to close the space. She's had the two clear chances for Cardiff, Rhiannon Oakley.
I think what's working really well for Swansea at the moment is that those two central defenders who are playing like those pivots and they're offering that extra protection in front of the back four for Swansea. And it's great to see Hancock back in midfield because this is her best position. She's had to fill in at centre-back, but she is making things tick for Swansea at the moment.
Yeah, Sophie Brisbane-Hancock's another one who was playing for Cardiff Met last season as they beat Cardiff City. There's a lot of experience in this Swansea team. Experience that might hold them in good stead to hold on and win this game. Goes in to Sammy Wynn, that cross. Tries to turn with the ball, but Swansea do win a corner.
Yeah, again, it's great wide play. It's a great ball in from Lake. Just couldn't make a connection with it. But again, you look at the body positions of Cardiff City, the central defenders, just letting that ball come across the box, not attacking it, not clearing it. And you know the delivery that Chloe Chivers can put into this box and really put Cardiff under pressure.
Chivers to the near post. It's out for another corner. She got another opportunity to whip it in.
Yeah, 2 deliveries now where she's gone for that post, but she's lining up slightly different here for an outswinger.
The ambidextrous Chloe Chivers, this time with the right. It's onto the roof of the net.
Was she going for goal there, or was that across? The way she lined it up, I think she's a cheeky attempt at goal there.
Would not put it past her. Rhian Oakley. Power out to Siobhan Walsh, who's out wide. Space closed down. Legal. Pinder. Cook coming into the middle. Pass by Watkins to find Keogh. Cook asking for a run. She's going herself to the corner. Past Cullen. And good job by Ellie Lake. Steal the ball from Cook. Cook. Keogh. Keogh out wide to Rhian Oakley. Colley's waiting in the middle. Oakley out. Goal kick.
Now we talk about Cardiff thriving on that wide play, but Swansea are doing really well in stopping the ball from getting there. They're not allowing Cardiff's wing-backs to really push on and find those advanced positions.
Watkins all the way to Chamberlain. Oh, is that a mistake from Chamberlain? Legal hesitates. Bainan is back. Things slow down for Swansea. There's an opportunity there with that mistake. There's Cardiff now, the opportunity to attack. Oakley. Oakley with a cross. There's only Colley in there in the middle. Keogh goes out to the corner. Happy to take her time. Cheeky back heel for Michaela Cook. Amy Thomas out for a throw.
Yeah, good recovery there from Swansea. Quick transition from Cardiff, but couldn't get enough players in the box to cause any problems.
Thomas and Cook, the 2 number 21s battling the far side. Price collects. They're appealing for a corner. It's a throw. Cook approach the half-hour mark. Watkins, Smith, first time, straight to Jess Williams. Opportunity, Swansea to counter, and a power there. Marshalling defence for Cardiff. Walsh, good turn by Keogh. Lake's following her all the way. Good work by Lake. Swansea holding firm at the moment. Bainan out to Oakley. Can Cardiff break them down? Oakley being pushed wide by Pinder, but gets across it. Colley was there. You'd expect the league's top scorer to get a shot on goal there.
Yeah, it's another opportunity that Cardiff haven't capitalised on. It's a great ball in again from Oakley. Just Colley, she just couldn't wrap her foot around the ball enough to direct it towards goal. But they are creating opportunities, they just got to find a way to be more clinical.
Appeared off the bench in the last 2 finals, Eliza Colley. Watkins holding her head there. Sammy Wynn was the one who went for the ball with Watkins. Good to see A healthy attendance here today for the South Wales derby, a national final as well.
Yeah, Cardiff, Swansea game. You know the fans are going to come out in their numbers.
A selfie to mark the occasion. The Cardiff fans will hope to be celebrating a win by the end of it. Bainan back to Smith. Smith goes long to the corner. It's Oakley there. And that long ball too close to the keeper. Chelsea Herbert. Goes long. Power, that goes high. Price. Derbyshire trying to urge his players forward. Price eventually gets the throw. Can't get a throw in a bit more of a dangerous position. Oakley, that's gone high. Where's it going to land? Pinder manages to get a body between the ball and Ryan Oakley.
Yeah, just lacking composure at times, Cardiff. Don't have the usual slickness about them in their play. But you have to credit Swansea for that. They're being really aggressive in the press. Their formation is really limiting the space that the Cardiff can operate in.
Oakley. Power up from defence. Chivers. Ball past Holly Smith. Siobhan Walsh there with a good tackle. Out for a throw. Good work by the captain.
Yeah, great recovery there from Siobhan Walsh. She had to make that tackle because they were really unbalanced. Cardiff Power had pushed on, and it was an opportunity for Swansea to really break quickly.
Robin Pinder taking her time to come up and take this throw. Legal, the goal scorer. Back to Pinder in the corner. Swansea happy to take their time in Cardiff's half. Cardiff, when they do manage to leave their half, not getting much luck.
Yeah, they're not keeping the ball. The ball's going forward and it's coming straight back to them, and that's allowing Swansea to bring the pressure back to them. Like I said, they've just lost their composure. Just do the basics right, keep the ball, bring others into play.
1,040 here today. Always good to have a full-figure attendance in domestic football. Power. Dispossessed in the middle by Chivers. Emily Thomas. Well, gets the ball into the box. Legal is the one there.
Swansea are working so hard off the ball. They're not giving Cardiff an inch. They're closing everything down. They're really disrupting how they play.
Power. Bainan. Smith goes long. And once again, frustrating Cardiff. Swansea's defence soaking up the pressure.
Now you've got Rachel Cullen and Hancock just screening in front of the back four, and it's stopping the number 9 getting on the ball.
Oakley. Good work by Jess Williams. There's a lot of heroic defending happening by Swansea, very organised as well.
Yeah, really compact, really organised, really aggressive.
She's not happy with the decision. I think she felt that She had managed to get it out for a throw. It is a corner. Swung in, Herbert. Manages to punch out. Emma Beenan controls. In the end, goes out for a goal kick.
Yeah, and that's what you want from your goalkeeper. Be really positive, make an early decision. She comes out, she clears everything.
Well, we thought before this game, the news that came with Katie Hosford missing, and we know Stacey John Davis obviously not being here either, that may well have been an issue, but Swansea, the ones ahead.
Yeah, sometimes when you lose big players, you know that the rest of you have to step up, and it brings your team closer together. But like I said, the formation they've set up on is really giving them a good foundation in defence. And the way the Swansea play, they play aggressively, they're direct. It seems to be working in their favour at the moment.
Free kick. The foul by Siobhan Walsh on Mon Illegal. Acknowledgement by Walsh there.
Yeah, there's no complaints there. She's made an early decision to come and win the ball. Legal, she just nicks her around her. No complaints there from the captain.
Jess Williams to take. And a wasted opportunity.
Yeah, twice now they've had free kicks in those areas and they've wasted it.
Swansea again not giving Cardiff time on the ball at the back. Price. Watkins. The corner to Audrey and Oakley. Can't get to the ball.
Yeah, they managed to break the first press from Swansea. But you know the pace that Oakley has. You just need to put it in the channel, let her run onto it. There's not many that can keep up with her in this league. But they just haven't been able to execute that final ball, Cardiff.
Price with a header. Pinder. Price. Well, Price and Legal appealing for that throw. Price takes. Watkins. Keogh turns. Keogh against Lake. Lake's been strong all first half. Almost beaten there by Keogh. No damage done for Swansea. Cullen. Back to Lake to clear. Keogh. Smith gone far up the pitch. Strong late tackle there by Cullen.
Yeah, just a bit of lack of discipline there from Cullen. And this is an opportunity for Cardiff City to set something up. We know the delivery that Fionn Price has.
Yeah, the top assister. She did score a hat-trick in the semi-finals against Aberystwyth to book their place in the final. Price right into the 6-yard box. Jess Williams once again is there. Good clearance by Jess Williams. Emily Thomas trying to put the pressure on the Cardiff backline. And Price, the ball right into that space between the defence and the goalkeeper, but Chelsea Herbert out to clear.
Yeah, good starting position there from Chelsea Herbert. Reads the game really well. But Jess Williams, again, she's been fantastic at the back for Swansea. Great clearance. No nonsense defending.
Oakley tries a pass to Keogh. Once again, his pass not finding a target. There's some frustrated figures out there for Cardiff because Swansea are holding strong as we approach the final 5 minutes of the first half.
Cardiff know they have the players who can get them back into this game. For Swansea, they're really limited in their space. They're making things really difficult for them. And then they're hitting Cardiff really quickly when they do win the ball back.
And Bristol Hancock wins the ball back now. Turns. Chivers to Legal. That pass, not quite hitting the mark. Price gets in. Colley snuffed out by Jess Williams there.
Yeah, she had so much more time there. Just plays an early ball, just look up, recycle the ball, keep the ball.
Jess Williams with the call to push that defensive line up. Almost at the halfway line. Hannah Power. Goes to Keogh. Watkins. There is space behind the defence for Cardiff to exploit. But Colley can't. Emily Thomas with the defender out back to help. A foul there by Colley. Got the ball, she says. Richard Wright does not agree.
Yeah, you can see her eyes were on the ball, but it is a late challenge. I think at the moment Swansea are winning their 1v1 battles a lot better than Cardiff. They're picking up the second balls. And they really frustrated Cardiff.
Jess Williams. So, for a corner, Chivers to take. Oh, it's Chivers. Right-footed or left-footed? Turner and Jess Williams coming up from the defence.
Cardiff left no one. Everyone's in the box for them.
Chivers in with the delivery. She's had more success with that left foot from the corner, I think.
Yeah, she has great technical ability, Chloe Chivers, and she can vary the type of cross that she puts in.
Out for another corner. Swansea trying to turn the screw just before half-time. Get that second. Unbelievable, says Fionn Price.
Got to agree with Fionn there. It looks like Legal has put the ball out. There's another opportunity for Swansea to put Cardiff under pressure just before half-time.
Chivers. Right to the middle. Hits the bar. Oh, well, the woodwork rattles from the corner directly. Chivers hitting the post. Well, it's starting to fire up now. Swansea going for that second. Oakley infuriating Chris Church, the Swansea manager, with a shove.
Come on, it's Cardiff Swansea. It's going to be a feisty clash, isn't it? But again, Chloe Chivers going for goal from the corner.
Oh, Steph Turner there that could have, perhaps should have, had a shot on goal. As the ball bounced back towards her. Smith. Well, she was going for goal. She needed to test Herbert a bit more.
Again, it's a waste. It's the wrong decision. Keep the ball, put Swansea under pressure. It's very ambitious shooting from there, especially as a centre-back.
Yeah, come to expect that kind of behaviour from Chloe Chivers. Perhaps not from defenders. Hannah Power. Pinder. Well, the ball's behind Price. Chamberlain out to clear. Dashes back to wait for this throw.
Yeah, both goalkeepers this half playing like sweeper keepers, what you like to see. Being quick off their line, making those early decisions.
1 minute to be added at the end of this first half. 1 minute for Cardiff to make it all square on the break. Oakley. There's two waiting in the box. Watkins just outside. Watkins goes for goal. Brisbane Hancock's closing down. Watkins out to Oakley. Oakley, can she provide that cross for Keogh? Swansea clear again. The seconds tick away in this first half. Chivers closing down. Chamberlain was outside the box, couldn't collect. Chivers goes for goal, and this time it's over the bar. Chivers, great chance to double the advantage.
Yeah, the ball goes back to Chamberlain. She just couldn't move her feet quick enough to clear the ball, and you put money on Chloe Chivers finding the back of the net there. Again, it's an opportunity missed though. That second goal would really hurt Cardiff at this stage in the game.
Well, no goal there, but that player, Moni Legal, has netted. Swansea are ahead. Chloe Chivers, been a star as well. Join us for the second half. Cardiff still going for the treble, but Swansea ahead at half-time. Cardiff 0, Swansea 1.
Am gêm, am hanner cynta. Gêm a hanner, yn yr hanner cynta na. Dim llawer di gweld hyn yn dod Abertawe ar y blaen. Mae Caerdydd yn mynd am y treble, 2 rownd derfynol. Dyma un ohonyn nhw. Dwi'n mynd yn gret ar hyn o bryd, ond mae'n un arall. Dechrau mis Mai, yng Nghasnewydd, Caerdydd yn cwrdd ar Wrexham, yn rownd derfynol Cwpan Cymru, Bwt Energy. Felly Abertawe ar y blaen, dechrau ni gael ychydig o ymateb draw ni, Sioned Dafydd.
Diolch Del, fi mewn cwmni da iawn fan hyn. Stacey John Davis, it's so lovely to see you. First of all, what a first half that was from the Swans.
Oh, it's been an absolute cracker. The girls have really turned up today. This is an outstanding game of football, to be honest.
Talk to me about Monet's goal. It was quite the goal, wasn't it?
Yeah, screamer. I'm not being funny, but Monet does actually only score screamers all season by the seams of it. Like, she's picked another one out of the bag there today, fair play.
I've got to say, it feels like Swansea, you've got your tactics spot on at the moment. You're making life difficult for Cardiff.
Yeah, definitely. You know, we've worked hard off the pitch. The girls have really put the effort into training. You know, we've had a nice week all together, and they've really put it all together today. And it is coming together, which is fantastic.
Just how much is at stake for the Swans today, Stacey? Because I was talking to Chris before. It's been a frustrating season by your standards. How much would that trophy mean to you?
Oh, absolutely. I think every trophy that we go in for, you know, we'd love to win it. So today is no different, and we'd love to come out as the winners. Hopefully the girls can put another performance in like they have in the first half. And it would mean everything to us today to cap off a brilliant season.
For yourself, Stacey, I know nasty collarbone injury means that you were ruled out for the remainder of the season a few weeks ago. When do you think we can see you back out on that pitch? By the start of next season, hopefully?
Yeah, definitely. So, you know, I think it was just a bit unlucky with the timing of it. It's a good 10, 12-week recovery, but hopefully by the start of pre-season now we'll be back fully recovered and ready to go again for next year.
I bet you'd love to be out there right now, wouldn't you?
Oh, I would do anything. I said to the girls before we went out, and I was like, look, girls, I would do anything to be wearing that shirt today with you and to be out there playing. So they have to go out and give it everything, and they are. And, you know, I couldn't be prouder of them right now.
What about the second half, Stacey? What would you like to see from the girls? I've got to mention the win, the strength of the win. Do you think that'll have an impact in the second half?
I don't think so. I think the girls have come up with a very good game plan here today, and we are stopping them. We're not allowing them to play out from the back, which I know they like to do. So I think more of the same, more of the fight, more of the determination, and I fully believe these girls are going to go and do it in the next 45 minutes.
Is there more goals in this Swansea team, do you reckon?
Well, I mean, ask Monet if she got another one in the locker there. I mean, hopefully she has, to be honest. I think there's definitely goals within this team, and I think that really shows our strength and depth, to be honest. You know, we're unlucky today not having me and Hosford on the team. We've got Lucy on the sideline. There's plenty of others on that bench that would be loved to play in, and, you know, those girls are out there doing us all absolutely proud.
Stacey, really appreciate your time and best of luck with the recovery, and we'll see you next season, OK?
Thank you.
Ie, mae'n cael tymor bach anodd, cymeriad a hanner, oedd hi'n gweud fyna. Abertawe yn lwcus bod hi ddim ar y cae. Cytuno, maen nhw'n neud yn iawn heb ni, cofia.
O, ydyn, a'r chwaraewyr arall hefyd nath i enwi. Maen nhw wedi cael hanner campus. So mewn gwynebau Caerdydd, neud yn really anodd, frustrato nhw, a cymryd cyfleoedd ac am gol.
Ie, wel, gawn ni weld yr uchelbwyntiau yn y man, i ni weld y gol na. Pawb di bod, dim pawb. Pawb o'n sicr yn Abertawe wedi mwynhau hon.
Wel, wedys i'n sylwebaeth a fi'n sefyll gyda be wedys i, gol y mis heb os na goni bai. Mae hwnna'n sgil mor anodd i cymryd. Fi jyst noffi'r ffaith bod un ymuno mewn, mae wedi dod oddi ar asgell chwyth. A mae wedi chwarae wedyn rhan bwysig gyda Chloe Chivers, jyst yn parhau gyda'r rediad, a cymryd yna ar yr ergydiad gyntaf. Un yn sgil anodd, ond dau, mae'n cymryd y gol geidwr allan o'r gêm yn syth. A wneud i ddim gweld gol well na hwnna trwy gydol Prydain dros y penwythnos. Wir nawr, mae hwnna'n sgil mor anodd i wneud. Gallwch gweld y mateb pawb hefyd. Yn amlwg mewn rownd derfynol, ond just i sgorio gol fel hwnna. A'r adeg bwysig hefyd, achos oedd Caerdydd wedi cael cwbl o hanner cyfleoedd dda. Campus.
A dwi'n Caerdydd, maen wedi cael ei herio ar y 10 tymor yma, ddim yn gyson, a falle chi'n teimlo y sioc o ran nhw hefyd, ffordd Abertawe yn chwarae, a Abertawe mynd ar y blaen.
Mae'r gwynt wedi bod o blaid Abertawe ac yn erbyn Caerdydd hefyd. Mae hwnna wedi cael effaith, ni wedi gweld Abertawe yn pinio Caerdydd nôl, ond beth ni heb gweld o Caerdydd yw effaith y cyflymder o'r 3 blaenwyr, 3 ymwysodraig nhw, ble ni fel arfer yn gweld, maen nhw'n cael llu o le, llwyth o gyfleoedd, maen nhw wedi bod yn weddol daw, a fi'n gwybod mae Rhian Oakley wedi cael 2 cyfle, ond heb os na hwnna, mae Abertawe wedi ennill y brwydr gorfforol, mae wedi ennill y peli gyntaf, ail peli, a wedyn troi nhw rown sydd wedi really frustrato Caerdydd. Gen i weld rhai'r cyfleoedd. Nawr, fel ti'n sôn, maen nhw wedi cael rai, felly bydd Caerdydd yn edrych nôl yn meddwl, dylai fod yn gyfartal. Yn sicr. Wel, yr ail cyffyrddiad fan hyn, mae'n cymryd un i ffwrdd, a wedyn yr un yma, mae jyst bach rhy dwfn. A wedyn ti'n gallu gweld mae'r ongl yn ryddhau. Ti da'n disgwyl iddi gorffen gath hi union yr un cyfle wythnos diwetha yn erbyn Wrexham, a fydd hi'n siomedig, ac os gallu hi, probably hi noed, di roi troedi ar y bel a mynd o fe mewn. Ac oedd hwnna, actually, oedd bys wedi bod 1-dim. A wedyn y cyfle yma, Beinon gyda'r pêl perffaith, ongl a cywirdeb perffaith. A mae jyst yn mynd yn personol, yn technegol i fi. Mae'n mynd gyda ti fewn y troi, ble bys wedi bod yn well i fynd gyda lasses hi. A fi yn teimlo, nath i snatch o tipyn bach ar hwnna, yn hollol ymwybodol bod hi wedi methu'r cyfle cyntaf. A beth sy'n digwydd i blaenwyr wedyn, chi'n cael mewn pen i chi'n. Gewn nhw'r gwynt gyda nhw ail hanner, a fi'n siŵr gewn ni ymateb, ond mae amddiffyn Abertawe, yn ywedig, falle lawr y canol yna. So Jess Williams, Sophie Bristol-Hancock sy'n bod yn campus hyd yn. Gen i weld cyfleoedd Abertawe hefyd, achos mae nhw wedi cael mwy o gyfleoedd. Wrth i ni weld rhain hefyd, Stacey John Davies ddim yn meddwl bod y gwynt yn ffactor. Yw e'n ffactor? Ydy, yn sicr. So mae'n anodd iawn weithiau pan mae chwaraewyr gyda cyflymder. Os mae'r amddiffynrhaeg yn trio roi hun mewn safle dda, cael y draws yn lle gyntaf, ond mae'r gwynt wedyn yn ymestyn y pêl bach yn bellach sy'n rhoi fwy o le i chwaraewyr Abertawe. A maen nhw'n troi Caerdydd o gwmpas yn syth sydd yn achosi problemau. Ni'n gweld y gwymp fan hyn, mae'r gwynt yn mynd ar pêl o'r cic gornel. A mae Abertawe falle ddim wedi gallu cael gymaint o beli mewn tu nôl oherwydd mae'r pêl yn dal lan tipyn bach. Ond ddiddorol, ta beth. O'n i'n disgwyl falle gweld y tîm fel Caerdydd yn mynd i fod yn ffefrynnau clir, Abertawe wedi chwalu hynny. Ydyn, mae'n hyfryd nag wed. Mae'n neb moyn dod a gweld gêm un ochrog, a mae Abertawe yn hollol ymwybodol o hanes traddodiad nhw a'r safon sydd gyda nhw. Hyd yn oed gyda'r chwaraewyr ar goll, a mae'n rhoi cyfle i'r chwaraewyr arall ar y cae. So y chwaraewyr fel Emily Thomas sydd wedi dod mewn, a sydd wedi bod yn rili allweddol. Ond mae Caerdydd nawr angen dangos pam taw nhw'r pencampwyr ac ymateb mewn ffordd cadarnhaol ail hanner. Dyna'r her iddyn nhw ar y nodyn yna. Gwenan, diolch yn fawr iawn. Rownd derfynol, da ni fan hyn. Mwy i ddod, y ddwy o Rodney Parade yng Nghas Newydd. Ceicona, Seintiau Newydd, a wedyn ni. Caerdydd eto, byddan nhw'n mynd am y trebl erbyn hynny. Pwy a oer. Mwy o sgyrsiau fan hyn, hanner amser yn ei draw, a Sioned eto.
Diolch yn fawr, Dylan. Mwy o gwmni da fan hyn. Alice Week, Swansea City's first ever head of women's football. We'll come to your role in just a moment, but first of all, how brilliant is it to be here, cup final, and what a crowd as well here at Bridgend today.
Yeah, it's not a bad start. Like, I've only been here a month, so can't take much credit, but the girls have had a really good first half. Like you say, there's a decent crowd here as well, lots of noise, so yeah, just great to see where the women's game is already, and like hopefully we can push it on a little bit further.
Tell us about your role, a historic appointment for Swansea City. They've never had a head of women's football before. What exactly will your responsibilities be at the club?
There's a few, to be honest. So the first bit is really helping the girls with that semi-professional transition. So making sure they've got what they need off the pitch, really. Like, as you can see, they're pretty much there on the pitch already. So I just want to support them off the pitch, make sure they've got all the right provisions in place. And then longer term, look to, I guess, grow the commercial side of the club, the women's part of the club. And then beyond that, grow the pathway and make sure that, you know, we've got the right talent coming through from a younger age. We've got a great under-19s, under-17s already. But making sure we've got younger age groups coming through and, you know, more opportunities really for girls to come and play football in Swansea.
Yeah, because as we all know, it's such an exciting time for the women's game in Wales. The fact that a number of the clubs in this league now are semi-pro. But how important is it that we keep building this, that we don't reach a ceiling?
Really important, and I think, like you pointed out there, you know, the more clubs that kind of take on this responsibility, I think the better. We want the game to be competitive. Like, yeah, we want to win the league, we want to win today, but I think the more competitive games, you know, the more crowds will get in, and the bigger the sport will get.
It's all very positive, but what kind of challenges do you think you'll be facing in this role?
I think just that transition really from being amateur players into semi-pro. You know, it is a bit of a step change. There's more responsibilities with media, more time training and things like that. So it's just going through that transition really, and then I guess kicking on hopefully long term, you know, we could look at professional side.
Back to the game today, Alice. What did you make of the first half? I've got to say, you're all stood here behind me, the Swansea staff. They're celebrating every tackle, every block as if it was a goal.
Yes, I mean, it's a huge rivalry, isn't it, Cardiff Swansea, and, you know, just happy that we've gone ahead there, but I think it's going to be a tense second half. I'm just hoping we can kick on, get a second goal, and fingers crossed for the win.
Alice, really appreciate your time and best of luck with the role going forward.
Ie, diolch yn iawn I Alice am y sgwrs. Mae Katie Sherwood yn cadw cwmni fi'n sylwebu gyda ni heddi. Nice to see you. Pitch side, Katie. What do you make of that first half?
Really competitive first half, wasn't it? I think prior to the game, you'd say Cardiff were definitely favourites going into this game, especially with the late news of Hosford being injured. But I think Swansea have really pressed Cardiff aggressively, really unsettled them. And they've definitely had the better half. Yeah,
they've created a bit of an atmosphere here as well. It's great to be here. It's been an interesting time for the Welsh national side as well. What have you made of your former team recently?
Yeah.
You usually say that with clubs, don't you? But yeah. Former Wales international. But what have you made of especially the Kosovo win? 6-0 away.
It's been a great start to the campaign, hasn't it? I think Wales being in this position, they don't know a great deal about the other teams. It was an opportunity for them to really assert themselves and establish their style of play, but a great result away from home. Like I said, they didn't really know what they were going to face for Kosovo, but 6 goals, no goals conceded, a debut. Yes, a great start to the campaign for them.
It was a funny one, working on both games. You felt Kosovo had more of a go than Croatia did, but still conceded more. But for Wales, obviously, Rhian Wilkinson won't be caring about that. Such a positive start.
Yeah, it's just about them finding their form again. They had a really tough time in the Nations League and being relegated to League B. But this is about regaining that confidence and under Wilkinson now, finding that attacking threat and really being able to impose themselves against these teams.
It's funny because when Wales were struggling by the end against Gemma Granger, we also had to have that caveat that they were playing the top teams in the world, and people said when it comes to these type of games, they'll benefit. It seems like we're seeing that.
Yeah, we always say we have to put into context about the opposition you're playing against, but we know that we can score goals. We have a great group of talented players. We have youth coming through, and this is going to allow them to get that momentum and confidence when they should reach the playoffs and we face a top team in those playoff games.
Yeah, people have also commented that they like the fact that she's changed the team around a bit. She's been using the stuff. Again, it might be easier in this situation, but have you liked what you've seen so far?
Yeah, really positive. Like you say, we know the opposition we're playing against, we should be winning these games. But again, Rhian Wilkinson, she's still getting to know her players. They haven't had much time together. So making substitutes at half-time is something that we're not used to seeing. But she has to learn to get to know these players whilst in a campaign, which is difficult.
Yeah, well, it's going well so far. They're back. They're ready for the second half here. Katie, thanks very much
Thank you.
for your time. Great to have you with us here. I look forward to the second half. We'll see how it goes. We'll go back to the commentary teams. Mae Katie yn gadael ni. Mae hi'n ail ymuno a Ifan Gwilym. A ni'n sôn am Cymru yn eilyddio dan y rheolwr newydd. Mae Abertawe, Caerdydd oedd gyda fi'n eilyddio. Megan Bowen yn dod mlaen i'r cae. Oedd angen newid. Maen nhw wedi newid. Ydyn nhw yn gallu newid y sgôr. Mae wedi colli yn y rownd derfynol, 2 gwaith yn olynol. Dyna sy'n wynebu Caerdydd ar hyn o bryd. Nôl â ni at ein tîm yn sylwebu felly.
Welcome back. We see the substitute Megan Bowen. A quick change for Cardiff, trying to get back into this game. Their goal down against Swansea City. And they've got a young player, but an experienced player coming on. Megan Bowen, a header. Missed the game last weekend because she was with the Wales under-19s team with their qualifiers. Disappointed in the end not to win their group. Lost the last game against North Macedonia. Will there be disappointment today for Megan Bowen? Katie Sherwood back in the commentary box with me after a quick dash to talk to Dylan Ebenezer. And apart from the change in personnel, what else needs to change for Cardiff in the second half?
They have to be better with the ball. They need to put Swansea under pressure, be more clinical when they do create opportunities, and just have a bit more composure about their play.
Colley in the corner. That's a Price. A header by Bainon up towards Oakley. Keogh battling for the ball and stretches for it. Swansea hold Cardiff back. Legal. Power to Price. Oakley is out for a goal kick. And here's the talent that's missing for Swansea, Katie Hosford. The grade 2 hamstring injury. Stacey John Davis with a collarbone injury.
Yeah, before the game, when we seen Katie Hosford's name not on the team sheet, you feared a little bit for Swansea because she's their captain, she's their go-to player. She really drives this team forward. So to see her not even on the bench, I think was a shock for all of us. But, you know, players are stepping up. And Swansea have definitely been in more control in this game than Cardiff.
Cullen. For a Swansea throw. Lucy Finch, player in the middle. I don't want to ignore her entirely, but obviously Stacey John Davis and Katie Hosford are the names that stand out in terms of goals missing. Throw for Swansea.
I think as this game goes on now, it's going to become very intense. The pressure is on Cardiff, definitely, because the talk has been very much about them winning the treble. You know, has that been, that added pressure played a part in how they've come out in the first half? And sometimes being the underdog, it relieves that pressure, doesn't it? Because the expectation is on the other team.
It's rare that Swansea are in an underdog position. I suppose they've got the benefit of being clearly good enough to beat Cardiff. They've done it twice already this season and being underdogs. No pressure.
Yeah, when you're without players like Katie Hosford, Stacey John Davis, you know, there's no denying that you are the underdog because they are their goal scorers, their attacking threat. And without other players, like you said, Finch, they've lost Alicia Powell. Turner's only just come back to the team. So, you know, they've had a lot of injuries and they've had to reshuffle a lot this season. But sometimes that makes your group come together even more, and you have to have that self-belief and trust in other players that can do, the same job.
Price. To Bainon. She's got plenty of space. She goes for goal. And that was dipping, but not quite enough, Bainon.
Yep, it just opens up for her, doesn't she? And again, another technical, gifted player. Just the ball just doesn't drop in enough time.
Early opportunity in the second half for Cardiff. Looking for that equaliser. Haven't beaten Chelsea Herbert yet. Cullen Helps that with a header out to Emily Thomas. Thomas on the run down the right. Chivers. Let's put Siobhan Walsh under pressure. Cook. Switched wings with Fionn Price for the second half. Out by Steph Turner.
Yeah, I think Swansea would have expected Cardiff to come out and really push them and press them these opening 5 minutes or so. But Swansea just remaining really compact and organised and soaking up any pressure that's come their way so far.
And perhaps signs of frustration there with Keogh and that free kick.
Yeah, it just hasn't fallen really for the front three so far for Cardiff.
Keogh certainly can't remember any clear chances that she's had. Another Swansea decision there.
Yeah, Cardiff, they need to not panic, remain composed, keep their discipline. There's a long way to go yet. We know the rivalry between these teams, and if Swansea can get any sort of edge, then they will. So it's just remaining composed.
Well, they certainly got the edge at the moment, not only on the scoreboard either. Jess Williams trying to add to the pressure. Header out by Megan Bowen and then a clearance. Lake with the throw. Emily Thomas in the middle towards the gal. Can't control Bainan. A chance for Cardiff to counter now. The ball to Colley. Colley, there's two Swansea players to steal the ball from her. Cook. Cardiff starting to wake up in the second half now. Oakley lays it back for Price. Price where's goal? She goes for it. Saw the goal there, inviting her for the shot.
Yeah, it's better from Cardiff, isn't it? It's a great ball over the top from Emma Bainan again. Good defending from Jess Williams, but an opportunity here for Fionn Price. Just couldn't keep the ball down again, but more encouraging from Cardiff.
We saw Fionn Price in particular celebrating last weekend with a Cardiff City bucket hat. True Cardiff City fan, she won't be happy with what's happening at the moment.
And I think this is what makes this game even more competitive, is that you have Swansea players who are Swansea fans and Cardiff players who are Cardiff fans, and we know that rivalry is very deep, and it just adds to the intensity of this game.
Herbert puts it out for a corner. Watkins to take. Sam Watkins to Megan Bowen, the super sub. What an impact she's had. It's all square from the corner kick. Seems so simple in the end. And Megan Bowen back from international duty.
Yeah, it was a deep delivery, wasn't it, from Watkins? It almost stayed in the air for a long time. You're expecting the goalkeeper there to come and just really command that area. But Megan Bowen, she follows the ball. It's a great leap. And she's totally unmarked. I'm not sure who's supposed to be marking her there. Chloe Chivers holds her head. But it's a free header in the box. That's really disappointing from a Swansea perspective.
In Derbyshire, delight. Well, now it gets interesting. It's all square again.
We've got a game on our hands here.
How does Swansea react? Winston Hancock's. That goal really has been against the run of play.
Yeah, really frustrating for Swansea because we've talked about how organised and compact they've been, and there's just one lack of concentration here. You can't allow a player to have that run on you. Just the body positioning there of Chloe Chivers, she's just got her body wrong. There's great delivery from Watkins. But so frustrating.
Ellie Lake, as you're saying, the Swansea fans amongst the Swansea players making their feelings known there. Fionn Price tries to find Keogh. Pinder puts it out for a throw. 10 minutes into the second half, and that's the reaction that Ian Derbyshire would have wanted from Cardiff City. Keogh being squeezed against the touchline. What does Chris Church do now? In terms of what we've seen, unless Swansea start feeling the pressure after that goal, I suppose there's not much to change for Swansea.
No, I don't think any drastic changes need to happen.
Bainan into the 6-yard box. Oakley is the one there. Watkins tries to play in Rhian Oakley. Ellie Lake, the captain for Swansea, puts it out.
Yeah, taking the captain armband this afternoon, Ellie Lake, trying to keep her team going, keep them positive. They have to defend better on this corner.
Megan Bowen waiting for it once again. Walsh, I think the player down on her knee. Out for a Swansea goal kick it goes. A good substitution by Ian Derbyshire at half-time.
Super sub.
Super pressing by Rhian Oakley. But Jess Williams recovers. Bowen, the goal scorer for Cardiff. Fionn Price. Keogh will leave that for Cook. And another corner for Cardiff.
Yeah, the pressure's on at the moment from Cardiff. They're dominating that possession. They're finding more space in central areas, which is allowing them to switch play. And Swansea are on the back foot at the moment.
Watkins once again tries to provide. It's Walsh this time at the near post with a header. Once again, it's a free header.
Yes, Swansea just lacking that organisation again. They've done really well so far, but that's 2 headers now. They have to be tighter.
Cardiff starting to get a foot in this game. It's from the set piece that they're getting luck. Colley. It falls nicely for Keogh. Molly Keogh goes for goal. And a good save by Chelsea Herbert in the end, falls on it.
Yeah, it's the first opportunity we really see Keogh have. It's a clean strike. But again, it's a good starting position from the keeper.
The wind. We were talking about the wind on half-time. How much of a influence that might have. Herbert putting that one straight out for a throw.
I'm sure at half-time, Ian Derbyshire would have told his big game players that they need to step up, assert themselves more into this game.
Watkins ahead to Keogh. Keogh hesitates. can't do that with Robin Pinder. Swansea have stolen the ball. Out to Emily Thomas. Chloe Chivers waiting in the middle. Hannah Power doing well. And again to clear. Prison Hancock's ahead. Now is a chance for Chloe Chivers to go for that corner. We expect that from Chivers. Perhaps expect her to hit the target.
Yeah, Cardiff City, they have to make sure that when Chloe Chivers is around the box, they must get tighter to her. Because you know that she has the ability on both feet to find the back of the net, and she always has one thing on her mind.
Good to see some passionate reactions on the Swansea bench. No extra time in this game, so we go straight to penalties if it stays like this. What drama that would be. Sammy Wynn closing down on goal, but there's a good clearance there.
Yeah, we always knew this game was going to be tight. You know, two teams who are now semi-professional, they dedicate a lot more time to the game. The standards have improved. So we always knew it was going to be a really tight contest.
Yeah, it's good to hear from Alice Weeks, the new head of women's football at Swansea, about the developments there. All part of this professionalisation in this league.
Yeah, it's great that they have, you know, a figurehead who can dedicate and prioritise women's and girls football. It shows the growth of the game. And it's great to see Swansea getting behind their women's team and creating that role for her.
Ellie Lake with a throw, sent back by Cardiff, trying to counter. Emma Bainan. Legal. Scorer of that opening goal. Goal of the month. Contender right there. Sam Wynn. Back to Cullen. Prison Hancock's. Good interplay by Swansea. Chloe Chivers. Chivers goes for goal. Well, I thought it was a mistake there by Chivers initially, but it fell well for her.
Yeah, great build-up play there from Swansea. Working those triangles in midfield, creating the space. Just couldn't get enough behind it to really test Chamberlain.
Cook down on the floor. Cullen with the yellow card. First booking we've seen.
Yeah, she's an aggressive player, Cullen. She's played the game a long time. It's a clever foul there just to stop Michaela Cook breaking through. Professional foul, as they say.
Fionn Price. Prison Hancock's up towards Chloe Chivers. Bowen to the halfway line. It's Bowen again who clears. This time it's Rhiannon Oakley. She's in the corner. Can't get past Jess Williams. And a foul called by Richard Wright. Oakley can't believe it.
It actually looks like a handball from Jess Williams there. You can see why Oakley is frustrated.
A free kick for Swansea, nonetheless. Chivers to the corner. Emily Thomas is the runner. Fionn Price puts it out for a throw.
Yeah, Emily Thomas, she's worked really well defensively, but she's really tried to stretch Cardiff in those wide areas, pinning back Fionn Price, playing Fionn at her own game, really.
Sam Wynn. Oh, it's come off Hannah Power. Flashes past the goal. Her heart would have skipped a beat there, Katie.
Yeah, I thought that might have been heading towards an own goal then.
And the counter-attack stopped at the halfway line. It's a free kick.
I'm surprised that he hasn't given a yellow card for that, because that was similar to what Cullen got booked for previously. Yeah, my heart was in my mouth.
Well, Power on the ball again. This time, chance to put ahead for Michaela Cook. Cook, well, doesn't trouble Jess Williams. Siobhan Walsh. Power again, trying to get the ball forwards. Susan Hancock's. Well, they get the ball to Chivers. For Walsh, not for the first time, doing a defensive duty as well. As we get another chance to see that potential own goal.
It also looked like it come off a hand or an arm as well. It flicks her from her knee onto her arm.
That one potentially had done the same there. That's what happened to Emma Bainon.
Yeah, quite similar.
Jess Williams lines up the free kick. Keogh and Colley forming a small defensive wall. As we approach halfway through the second half. Jess Williams with the free kick. Sails all the way to Kellen Chamberlain in goal.
Yeah, they like to shoot from distance, don't they, Swansea, on those opportunities. You know, would they be better off trying to mix it up and floating the ball in and putting Cardiff under pressure?
Header by Lake. Collected by Fionn Price. Colley and Price combining. Oakley. Can she deliver? Good work by Emily Thomas and Ellie Lake between them. Swansea dealing well, very well, with the Cardiff attack there. On to Chivers. Isolated. Chloe Chivers.
Yeah, that was really good. Build-up play then from Swansea, really composed, playing out from the back.
Oakley expected Colley to be going the other way there, I think. Emily Thomas can't find Chloe Chivers. And to remind you, we've got a game next Sunday, 2 o'clock kickoff. It's a big relegation battle at the bottom of the Cymru Premier JD. Aberystwyth versus Pontypridd, plus the game at Colwyn Bay playing in Barry Town. 2 to go down from those 3. Pontypridd, Aberystwyth and Colwyn Bay. Keogh at the edge of the box. Can't quite get a shot away. Pinder in the end, stole the ball from her. Too much hesitation by the Cayman Island international.
Yeah, she took 1-2 touch too many then.
Bainon. No hesitation there. Oakley closing down to Herbert, so it was a tricky one for the goalkeeper.
Yeah, with Oakley charging it down like every striker should be, she had to make sure there was a clean take there from the goalkeeper.
Close to the final 20 minutes. A reminder, if it stays like this, it's a penalty shootout. Price with a header. Oakley. It's Cardiff ball.
I'm sure both teams will want to settle this game in 90 minutes. Not have to take it to penalties.
Cook gets the ball and gets a cross away. Keogh's there waiting. Bainan as well, following on. Siobhan Walsh in the end goes for goal from distance. Straight to the keeper in the end.
Yeah, she's been busy, hasn't she, this second half. Herbert in goal. Opens up there for Walsh. But she's handled everything really, really well. Herbert.
Siobhan Walsh scored in last year's final. It was a consolation goal. Lost 3-1 to Cardiff Met. It was a penalty. Sam Watkins. Watkins up to Oakley. Oakley's in space in the middle. Herbert. Well, another golden chance for Rhian Oakley. And again, Herbert does enough.
It's a pinpoint delivery from Watkins. Herbert again, really.
Well, Oakley in for Colley. Colley, it goes to the corner and Keogh finishes it. It was trickling towards the far post. Keogh pounced. Cardiff City, the league champions, are ahead in the Genero Adran Trophy final.
Well, it's about staying alert in the box and pouncing on any opportunities that you have. And that's exactly what Keogh did. Herbert just couldn't quite stretch enough to put the ball out for a corner. And Keogh gets there first, just to tap it in the end. But the pressure's been building, hasn't it, in the second half from Cardiff. And Keogh takes her opportunity.
Is Cardiff taking a step closer to their first domestic treble? Treble has been achieved before, twice by Cardiff Met, most recently in 2019.
But what we do know from Swansea, they are not a team who give up. They are very resilient, they are fighters. Like I said, they're a team of winners, and they have the players to get back into this game.
Does feel like there's another twist in this tale, or at least another goal. And it's Swansea who are looking for that goal at the moment. Legal beaten to that ball by Chamberlain. Legal on the ball now. Stronger than Cook. Sam Wynn. That's gone high from Sarah Watkins. Where is it falling? Chloe Chivers can't quite control.
I think as well, because the rivalry between these teams are so fierce, they know so much about each other.
Oakley escapes through the ball there. Emily Thomas follows her. Out for a throw for Cardiff.
I think that will just add to the motivation for Swansea just to claw their way back into this game.
Keogh is being called off. Lisa Owen coming on. A defensive change.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see where Lisa Owen goes. Michaela Cook might move into an advanced position, and Lisa Owen might fill in as that wing back and put Cook into that wide forward position.
Chloe Chivers also coming off for Swansea. Imogen Harris coming on. Chivers has been the one that looks like she can game changer for Swansea.
Yeah, I'm shocked at that substitute. Chloe Chivers, she is, or has been, Swansea's most attacking player. You know she can She can score a goal at any given opportunity. She looks disappointed there to be subbed. And I would agree with her.
Bainan. Jess Williams. Emma Bainan, the former Swansea player, beat Cardiff for Swansea 3 finals ago. The first one that Cardiff reached. 4th final in a row. In this competition they've reached, yet to win. At the moment, they're in the driving seat. Cullen with a mistake. Fionn Price collects. Price! Well, goes for goal. Can't test Chelsea Herbert.
Yeah, again, it's an opportunity for Fionn Price. Just going to keep it down. Just didn't quite have the technique there to get over the ball and test the keeper. It looks like Michaela Cook, she has gone into that wide forward role.
Lake into the middle. It's a blue shirt that picks it up. Emma Bainan.
And this is where you see the strength and depth that Cardiff have, and with those injuries that Swansea have, they don't have that depth to bring on experienced players.
Sam Watkins out to Lisa Owen. The experience off the bench. Good pass towards Collie. Collie can't find Lisa Owen again. Owen to Watkins. That's it. Pass across her body. Fionn Price. Good work by Brizza Hancocks to slow things down, and Michaela Cook is offside. Well, Derbyshire can breathe easier for now. Still a danger. Swansea can come into this.
Listen, you can never write off a team like Swansea.
That's gone high by Meg Bowen. Power.
You know, as the game goes on, the pressure mounts, nervous energy. It only takes one mistake, one opportunity to get back into this game.
Katie Osford looks like she wants to jump over the barriers to get on the pitch, doesn't she?
Yeah, it's so disappointing for her to not be able to play. You know, she's Swansea through and through, captain. It must be a really serious injury for her to not even be on the bench.
Yeah, top goal contributor in the league, Katie Osford. 15 goals, 8 assists in the Genero Adran Premier. Sam Watkins. Watkins turns. She gets past Brizza Hancocks. She's in the box, she's on the floor. She's on her feet. Lake out to Emily Thomas. The flag's gone up below us. Out for a throw.
Yeah, she's really stepped it up this half, Sarah Watkins. Great energy about her. Box-to-box player. Not quite sure where that movement come from then from her, though.
Sammy Wynn coming off. Kelsey Thomas coming on. Young players coming on to try and change things for Swansea.
Yeah, and what an opportunity it is for a young player to come on a cup final and showcase what they can do and try and get their team back in the game.
This is Emily Thomas. Kelsey Thomas, the two Thomases combining. Emily Thomas gets the ball past Mega Bowen. But here's a chance for Cardiff. Up towards Rhian Oakley. It's Collie who turns. Oakley for the third. Rhian Oakley, with 10 minutes to go, has she sealed it for Cardiff? Well, she had 3 golden opportunities so far, and finally with 10 minutes to go, she's got a goal.
Yeah, and this goal comes from this fantastic switch from Fionn Price. Link-up play from Eliza and Rhian Oakley, and she's had plenty of opportunities in this game, and she finally finds the back of the net. And it's going to be a real tough ask now for Swansea to try and get back into this game.
Two-goal advantage. 3-1 was the scoreline in the Welsh Cup semi-final. Michaela Cook is down there, being picked up on her feet. Well, I'm hearing in my ear that Rhian Oakley originally was the player supposed to come off for Kelly Adams. Michaela Cook being rested now. She's back on her feet. And Kelly Adams, former Swansea player, comes on for the last 10 minutes. Jess Williams to the corner. Bowen out.
Yeah, Swansea, they just got to go for it now. They got nothing to lose.
I'm just thinking back to that season opener at the Rock against Wrexham, where they came back and made it 3-3. Nothing out of the question.
No, like I say, they're a team of fighters. They want to get back to winning ways. They want to take home silverware. You can never write a team off like this.
Yeah, trophyless last season. This is their last opportunity to get some silverware this season. It's Wrexham facing Cardiff in the Welsh Cup final and Rodney Parade on the 5th of May. The final leg of Project Treble for Cardiff City. Chloe Chivers playing the game from the sidelines as well.
Yeah, that's just the sort of person she is. You know, she wears her heart on her sleeve, very passionate about Swansea. But again, she's only 24, such a young player, so much more to come from Chloe Chivers. And they'll come back fighting next season, no doubt about that. They've had a lot of challenges on and off the field this season. And if they can keep this group together, they'll definitely come back fighting.
Free kick for Swansea. Taken quickly. But that's given Cardiff an opportunity to counter. Siobhan Walsh, the captain, tries to release Rhian Oakley. And Oakley by herself in the box. It's the shot out off target. Siobhan Walsh with a header. Mega Bowen. Strong header there as well. Eliza Colley can't quite hold the ball up. Good job by Steph Turner. Price. I think Richard Wright looks to be going into his pocket. The yellow card for Kelsey Thomas, the substitute.
Yeah, 2 late challenges there from Thomas. She's just trying to get her team going, get back into the game, isn't she? Just frustrated tackles there.
As we approach the final 5 minutes of the 90, she's there in the defensive hall with Lake and Legal. Beyond Price to deliver. Sails in. Past Chelsea Herbert and past the post.
Yeah, not the usual quality that we see from Fionn Price. Was she going for goal? I'm not sure.
Eliza Colley towards Rhian Oakley. Oh, Rhian Oakley. She's got her goal, couldn't get the second. That one trying to be squeezed between Chelsea Herbert. Another chance to look at that opportunity. A good ball by Colley towards Oakley.
Yeah, a bit too casual there from Oakley. But a player who's been full of confidence this season.
You see Sophie Brisen-Hancocks getting treatment. Let's talk about player of the match. We see that that's the choice of the Kath Morgan on Welsh commentary. Do you agree?
Well, she scored the winning goal, didn't she? She's come on, she's done a great job since to get the goal to get Cardiff back into the game. But I think there's been some real stand-up performances. I think Jessica Williams for Swansea has been excellent. She's been really commanding at the back, hasn't let much get past her. I think at the opposite end, Siobhan Walsh has also been fantastic. And in midfield, Emma Bynum, she's really dictated play, broke up play. She does all the work, really, that you don't see, but screening in front of the back three for Cardiff. But Megan Bowen, she come on, super sub, got that goal to get Cardiff back into the game.
Adams with a header in the middle. Emma Bainan, one of those contenders you mentioned for player of the match. Rhian Oakley, who's had plenty of chances, put it in for Eliza Colley, and that is it. 4-1. And Eliza Colley with her 6th in this competition this season, draws level as not only the league's top scorer, she's joint in the trophy as well. What a season for Eliza Colley.
Yeah, this has been her breakthrough season for Eliza. She gets her reward in the end, but it's definitely been a game of two halves, haven't it? Cardiff have really shown why they're champions in this second half. They've come out fighting, and they've been really clinical in front of goal. And Eliza Colley, she gets the goal that she wanted in this cup final. But I think in the second half, the forward players for Cardiff have really, really stepped up.
Well, that was Rhian Oakley's final contribution. Olivia Basham coming on, got her first league goal on the weekend. Youngster.
And that's something that this league does. It does provide a platform for these young players to showcase their talents.
She scored 2 against Pontardawe in the opening game. Only 3 rounds before the final. They beat Pontardawe 21-0. Plenty of goals, plenty of opportunities there for youngsters. 21 different goal scorers for Cardiff in all competition this season.
Yeah, that just goes to show the depth that they have in the squad and the quality that they have.
As we approach the 90, I'm not sure how many minutes will be added. A throw in for Cardiff. Lisa Owen to Bainan. Owen. 5 minutes to be added. And it's a tall order in 5 minutes for Swansea to come back into this one. Can he get something positive at the end of the game? The consolation goal.
Yeah, I think just important now that Swansea really try to shut up shop and hit Cardiff on the counter. Don't concede anymore now in these final 5 minutes, because I think, you know, 4-1 kind of flatters Cardiff a little bit in this result. Swansea were fantastic in the first half, but Cardiff have just shown their class in this second half.
Price. Sigal goes to the back of the box. It was Owen there attacking. And 2 goal scorers there. Oakley and Keogh. Adams. Watkins losing the ball. An opportunity for Swansea. Pinder's not offside. She's alone. Oh, good back heel to Legal. Got that good goal in the first half for Swansea ahead of the break.
You know, and that's the position that Pinder wants to be playing in. She's a forward player. You know, she's done a great job filling in at full back, but this is where she impacts the game.
Chamberlain collects. Bainan. Basham has left that. Price. Watkins. Colley to Price. Adams, the substitute. Price, the edge of the box. Sees a free kick.
I'm not sure if it was a handball or a player coming in from an offside position. But there's some breathing space for Swansea as they see out this game now.
You mentioned earlier about the benches and the strength in depth that Cardiff had. Has that been a big factor? The goals that come after the substitutions were made?
Yeah, you know, both teams have great quality, but when you're missing big players like Swansea and Cardiff have a full fit bench.
One of the substitutes, Lisa Owen, to Eliza Colley. Eliza Colley makes it 5 and can start the celebrations early in added time. Now 7 in this competition.
Yeah, great play by Lisa Owen. It's all about this first touch. That first touch takes it away from Lake, gives herself an opportunity to adjust her feet. And a player with that much confidence and in that much form, she's not going to miss in that area. Great touch here. And rounds off a fantastic season that Eliza Colley has had.
Well, you said the scoreline perhaps flattering Cardiff when it was 4-1. Certainly now 5-1 scoreline. Doesn't reflect how good Swansea were for large parts of this game and how competitive it was.
Yeah, I think Cardiff have been really ruthless in these last 20 minutes. And Swansea just haven't found a way to deal with the pressure that Cardiff has put on them in this second half.
Owen. It's Price. Walsh, the captain. Is that her last touch? The throw. That is it. Cardiff win the Adran Trophy. Cardiff have done the double with the league and trophy, and one step closer to the treble. Meg Bowen, the super sub, to equalise after Swansea had gone in 1-0 at half-time. And then with 20 minutes to go, the floodgates started to open. Siobhan Walsh, the captain, will get to lift another trophy today, because it's finished Cardiff 5, Swansea 1. We'll go down to Sioned.
Rhian, Molly, huge congratulations. Rhian, I'll come to you first. This cup, it's always been the one that's got away for Cardiff City. How good does it feel to finally get your hands on it?
Oh, it feels amazing. You know, we've worked so hard for the past few weeks after the league's finished to prepare for this game. You know, we didn't have the great first half, but we knew in half-time, we knew what we needed to do coming out in the second half, and got 5 goals. So it's just exactly what we needed to do to win the cup.
Yeah, Molly, I'm desperate to know what was said at half-time, because it was the classic game of two halves. Cardiff, you were a different beast in that second half.
Well, at halftime, we knew obviously we didn't have a great first half, and we knew that we had to pick it up and play how we know we can play, so that's what we did in the second half.
How difficult were the conditions out here today, Rhian? It seemed to have a big impact on this final.
Yeah, I feel like the wind didn't help us first half, but we knew what we needed to do to adjust that, and then second half when we come out, we used the advantage of the wind in the second half, so it definitely helped us to get the win.
Both of you got on the score sheet, and Molly, as soon as those goals started to go in, the confidence, it just grew and grew, didn't it?
Yeah, it was great to obviously score the second goal. We got 1 and 1 assist. Yeah, it's really good to obviously score 5 goals as a team and different goal scorers.
Molly, it's your first season with Cardiff. You've won the league. You've got a cup. A Welsh Cup potentially as well to come. That wouldn't be too bad for your first season.
Yeah, it'd be great to win the treble in my first season with Cardiff. Yeah, we just have to work the next 3 weeks and hopefully we win the next cup game.
The double's done, the treble is on. Girls, huge congratulations. Go and enjoy the celebrations.
Yn dawnsio yng nghanol y cae a ffamlau ar ôl y fuddugoliaeth yna. Gwennon Harris sy'n gyda fi. O'n i'n holi cwestiynau amdanyn nhw ar yr egwyl yn gweld sut bydden nhw'n mateb. Wel, mewn steil oedd yr ateb i hynny.
Ie, a dangos cymeriad hefyd, bys ni'n gweud. O'n nhw'n siomedig iawn gyda'r perfformiad yn y hanner gyntaf. Eto'r gwynt, fel ni'n sôn am, ddim falle di helpu. Ond jyst yr agweddau sylfaenol o'r gêm, ennill y pêl gyntaf, ennill yr ail pêl. Wnaethon nhw hwnna'n sicr yn yr ail hanner a cymryd y cyfleoedd pan deithon nhw.
Mae'n greulon i Abertawe, ond mae'n gêm greulon ar y degau, achos maen nhw wedi cyfrannu yn enfawr at y gêm y pnawn yma.
Ie, a bys ni'n gweud bod y sgôr ddim yn adlewyrchu'r perfformiad. Am 70 munud oedd y gêm mor agos yn cystadleuol. Hanner gyntaf, nath nhw'n rili cael mewn gwyn
A dyma ni wrthyn ni weld y swyddogion yn camu i dderbyn i medalau nhw, y tîmau fydd yn dilyn. Wel, ymddiheuriadau, mae problemau. Yn deall bod chi ddim wedi bod yn clywed ni'n mynd i'r diwetha. Ni wedi cael tipyn o sgwrs fi a Gwenna, ni wedi bod yn mwynhau. Wrth ni weld hwn yn gyflym, ni wedi bod yn cael problemau technegol, ond ni jyst yn sôn, sy'n wedi clywed ni. Am yr achlysur, mae wedi bod yn dipyn o achlysur dros 1000 yn gwylio, mae hwnna'n gret Gwennan.
Ydy, campus. So mae'n mor hyfryd i gweld datblygiad y gêm a datblygiad y gyngred domestic yma. Mae'n hyfryd bod pobl o pobl ifanc i'r henoed yn gallu dod allan i cefnogi.
Lot o bobl ifanc yma, lot o fercher ifanc yma hefyd. A bechgyn ifanc, mae jyst yn teimlo'n bositif iawn.
Ie, na'r peth, nid jyst merched sy'n fan hyn, mae bechgyn hefyd, mae dynion hefyd, a mae fe'n hyfryd i gweld y datblygiad a'r ffaith bod y gêm yma mor wyladwy. Ond mae'n agos iddyn nhw hefyd, sy'n angen nhw teithio'n bell i gweld modelau rôl nhw yn syrenu ac yn sgorio goliau fel wnaethon ni gweld heddiw.
Ie, mae hwnna werth nodi hefyd. Gen i wylio nhw yn hwyrach hefyd. Goliau gwych fan hyn, ond achlysur gwych i Gaerdydd. Nôl â ni felly ar gyfer y seremoni, newn ni nôl at Ifan y Mike.
Well, the Cardiff players getting their medals. It's Gail Powell and Annalise Lewis. Lewis playing for Cascade, giving the medals. And it's been a good occasion in front of a good amount of fans here.
Yeah, I think it's just showed you the standard in the league, how much has progressed and how competitive this league is. And first half we've seen a really competitive game, but we've seen why Cardiff City are champions, and they showed they're clinical and ruthless, and their big players really stepped up in that second half.
Never won this trophy before. So it started in 2014. Hannah Power, your sister, picking up her medal. Siobhan Walsh, the captain, as well. She's been handed the Adran Trophy. The first time for Siobhan Walsh, the first time for Cardiff to be Genero Adran Trophy champions. They've done the double. Michaela Cook as well. And the question now is, can they do the treble? Their attention turns to the Welsh Cup final on the 5th of May against Wrexham. And
yeah, can they handle the pressure?
They'll go in as favourites though, don't they?
They will go in as favourites, but I think we've seen a very nervous Cardiff in the first half. Like I say, they did find a way in the end.
Mae'n olygfa gyfarwydd o'r Caerdydd. Mae'r champagne yn llifo, bach gormod, dwi'n credu. Bwced o champagne, wel, pam lai. Golygfeydd gwych, wrthyn ni weld y rheolwr Ian Derbyshire, gewn ni gyfweliad gyda fe yn y man nawr. Ond ie, golygfeydd gwych. Mae'n ti'n sôn yn gynharach fan, mae'n bwysig mwynhau eiliadau fel hyn, achos mi'n gwybod ni'n edrych mlaen at Cwpan Cymru, ond maen nhw wedi cyflawni rhywbeth ni erioed i wneud o'r blaen fan hyn, prawn yma.
Yn union. A fel chwaraewr, ti byth yn gwybod pryd mae'ch gêm olaf, i fod yn hollol onest. I'r clwb neu jyst yn gyffredinol, so mae'n bwysig i mwynhau'r adegau. Mae lot o rai falle negyddol yn dod nes o tymor, so mwynhau'r rai positif sydd yn.
Yr haul yn gwenu ar y cwpan, draw ni at Sioned i gael mwy o mateb.
Ian, it's a familiar sight. Cardiff City lifting another trophy. The champagne is flowing. Oh my God! The champagne is flowing. The water's flowing, Ian. Ian, huge congratulations. How are you feeling right now?
Very proud. We had to dig really deep there. I thought first half we were a bit off it. The intensity wasn't there. We weren't great in possession. So we said to them at half-time, it's on us. And we knew that if we performed to our best ability, we could win the game. And to go out there and score 5 goals second half is unbelievable. And the girls can be so proud of themselves.
It was effectively your game to lose, wasn't it? How proud are you of the character that your girls showed out there today?
Oh, very proud, very proud. I thought they were fantastic. You could see from the first kick of the second half how good they were going to be. I've got to credit the staff as well. I think some of the substitutions and some of the decisions we made as a group helped us in that second half, and that's a credit to the staff as well. So we're proud. We're going to celebrate today, but we know we've got something to look forward to in 3 weeks' time now.
Yeah, Meg Bowen was the super sub that got the equaliser, and then I've got to say the confidence in the team just grew and grew, and the goals, well, they came flowing, didn't they?
Well, that's the second time in 2 games we played her. I subbed Meg on and she scored straight away. So hopefully, if that keeps happening, she'll be on the bench a little bit more. So she was unreal. She's been on camp, so she had a great camp, and she's come back in, and we thought, can we get 45? She played unbelievable in that second half, and she'd be so proud of herself.
Well, speaking of the devil, Ian, I'm going to let you go. Meg, llongyfarchiadau enfawr. Siwr i ti'n teimlo am frynhawn I Gaerdydd?
Fi'n credu wedi colli'r tlws yma couple o flynyddoedd ar y bounce na. Jyst yn hapus I ennill y cwpan yn y diwedd. Fi'n credu dechrau ni yn araf, hanner cyntaf, ond ni cael tym bach o bol cyn hanner amser, ond weithio ni angen hwnna. A mae pawb yn y tîm jyst yn hapus nawr I ennill y tlws a perfformio'r ail hanner yn dangos pa fath o tîm ydyn ni.
O'n I jyst yn gweithio dy reol o'r tîo the super sub, a dy gol di, Meg, hwnna nath newid popeth yn y gêm.
Na, fi eisiau cymryd gormod o credit, ond mae perfformio'r tîm sy'n ni wedi ymateb i'r ail hanner yn anhygoel. Dyna beth ni angen nawr, ni angen dechrau ffil nesaf yn erbyn Wrexham yn rhan ffordd gorffennu ni'r ffenol yma.
Jyst I tîm bersonol hefyd, fi'n gwybod o ti bant gyda tîm Dan 19 Cymru wythnos diwetha hefyd, I gael y profiad yna, I godi'r tlws yma heddi hefyd. Ti'n joio byw ar hyn o bryd?
Ie, fi'n credu byddai'n dda I mynd I ffwrdd wythnos diwethaf gyda'r Cymru. Ond I dod nôl i'r tîm yma, i'r clwb yma, mae pawb yn edrych ar ôl ei gilydd, mae pawb gyda'i gilydd, mae pawb wastad yn perfformio really, a falle ddim heddiw ond yna ail hanner, dyna tîm ydyn ni, a ni'n edrych ymlaen nawr i'r ffeil nesaf.
Mae llongyfarchiadau enfawr, Ceri Ddathlu, dy gweddill y tîm.
A bant o hi, mor syml a hynny, y dwbl wedi wneud. Mae yna un gwpan fach arall I ddod. 2 wythnos I heddi, Roddy Praed, Caerdydd yn cwrdd â Wrexham. O ran y llwyddiant, mae wedi cael 1 mynd am y trefod. Mae'n sy'n wych gweld rhywun fel Megan Bowen fyna, sydd gyda Cymru hefyd. Dyna ni eisiau gweld o'r gyngor yma, yn amlwg, mwy o hynny.
A ni'n gweld llwyth o hynna hefyd. Ni'n gweld lot o'r chwaraewyr ifanc yn camu lan i'r gyngor yma o'r carfannau ieuenctid. A mae wedi bod yn llwyddiannus iawn. Y gobaith yw fydd e'n parhau I fod fel hynna. A fydd fwy o chwaraewyr wedyn, a pwy oed falle cwbl o chwaraewyr yn camu mewn i'r tîm gyntaf yn y dyfodol.
Ie, a just yn ola, unrhyw mynd I godi cwpan arall cyn diwedd y tymor Caerdydd.
Lycan ni gweld yn gêm cysadleuol, ond fi'n credu maen nhw'n sicr i'w ffefrynnau.
Ie, mae'n teimlo felly. Gwaedan, diolch yn fawr iawn am y cwmni. Diolch am eich cwmni chi hefyd. A dyna ni, Caerdydd di codi cwpan arall. Maen nhw'n hen gyfarwydd a gwneud hynny. Golygfeydd gwych gyda'n tîm y brif ddinas. Llongyfarchiadau mawr iddyn nhw. Y bencampwriaeth yn y bag. Nawr y cwpan yma. Un fach ar ôl. Welwn I chi cyn hir. Tara.